This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
If you listen to OK and are not like
throwing
literally
ass,
just throwing your ass in a circle, then what is the point?
This is a disservice to the song.
You are not listening to the same OK that I am.
Exactly.
The mamas make every WANNABLE's dreams come true with the 101 reunion. ATEEZ shows their goofy side with the real. And NCT 2021 proves that more members equals more bangers. Check it out.
What's up, you guys? It is Not Your Average Fangirls, back with another week of K-pop news. It is your girl, Kat. And this is our last episode of the year, everyone. Woo! So,
woo. Do we woo-woo or do we aw?
No, happy holidays, everyone. You know, we're gonna take a needed break to all recuperate our mental health and our physical well-being, because it's been a rough couple of weeks, everybody. But we are excited to be here. We're gonna talk about two of my favorite subjects today, NCT and ATEEZ. So I'm excited. I'm here for today.
Woo. Hey guys, it's Cynthia, and like Kat said, it's been a rough couple weeks. You know, I've been really going through it. But I finally started feeling like myself, 2 days ago, so that's good. Baby steps. In other news, we won't be covering this when it releases on the podcast, but just know that the We Us release was perfect. I loved it, every second of it. The song was amazing. All of them sounded great. They look great. Wow. That's my official review.
But you will be getting a reaction.
Yeah, there'll still be a reaction. I won't be taking a full-on break, but I will take a half break.
We'll be talking about it come the next year. Don't worry. That's on our first episode next year.
3 weeks later. 3 weeks later.
We will be talking about it.
Oh, and Minho too. You look great, sweetie.
You're right. And you too, Bam
and
Bam.
Bam Bam. You know what? All my men coming at me next week.
They said, "Hey, Cynthia, happy holidays."
Happy holidays. Merry Chrysler.
Oh my God.
Chrysler.
Hello, everyone. It's Terica. Yeah, NCT did their first concert or Magic Mike or Thunder Down Under or Chocolate City, whatever you want to call it, concert.
Not Chocolate City.
It was a lot happening. And hopefully if SM sends me my code that I paid for, I'll be watching it very soon. I'm real excited. It looks really good. Everyone had solo stages. Yeah, it's great.
And hello, everybody. This is Carolina. Like everybody said, yes, I'm excited for a break. I'm also excited for NCT and to talk about everything related to that. And I just have words because NCT 1-7, did y'all say, oh, the fans can't scream? Let's test them.
Bro, they were so wrong for that.
My God.
They're so wrong.
They were even asking them questions should we do this? Or if you do this, we'll do that. I'm like, what? That's so much. I'd be mad.
I would literally just be flicking them off the whole, you think you're funny?
Yeah.
You think you're fucking funny, huh? Yeah, okay.
The thing is listen, if y'all form an alliance and all scream at the same time, will they kick all of you out?
Exactly.
Probably. They got the money already. They don't
Probably.
care. They're like, all right, everyone,
leave.
Half day today. Let's go.
Just for the ending song, just lose it. Just go crazy. And if you get kicked out, well, the show's over, so it's okay.
But if you haven't, go check out the videos of it, because I'm dying. These boys were over here stripping and grinding on the floor for their lives. Like this is their, they gotta pay rent, and all you hear is just vigorous golf claps. Go, 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 go. I was you just over here half naked, showing off his belly button ring and his butterfly tattoo, just grinding in the air, yeah, girl. And they're just clap, 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 clap.
The funniest clip was when Johnny took his shirt off and automatically it was just
It's my favorite video.
I feel so bad because I would that could not fly. Listen, when they tour here, I need the same energy for the concert. I need this exact same set list. That's just what I need.
Would they dare, though?
Don't change it. No.
Would they
the
dare?
Stages are the same. Everything the same. Because, honey,
Lord, listen. That's my favorite thing.
It's the golf clap.
Imagine being at the NCT show and you just let it slip. You're like, damn, oh shit, and then they're like, ma'am, and you're fuck. Like,
there were like you can hear in some clips in the background you can hear a little like murmur, like someone like almost in like, oh shit, like, you know, because out of reflex, right?
yeah.
So I'm glad that they weren't that super strict to the point where if you were just like, they'd be like, okay, bye. Like, like I feel like they understood, you know, like what accidents were. But if you were out there like screaming for your life, then yeah. But it was funny.
I'd have been like, oh my god.
Oh my God.
Like that. I'd have been like, oh my god.
Honestly, yeah, but that was disrespectful. Like, it's all of a sudden, all of these clips started coming out on Twitter, and we were all just like, that SpongeBob meme to this day just shook. Like,
If
what?
I was there, as soon as I would have seen Jaehyun on the bed, I would have gotten up and left myself and like, you know what? I'm gonna go.
I would have seen myself out.
I'm gonna go. Jeffrey, that was beautiful.
He came out here, he was just like, Usher 2000s. Like, he said, bring the bed on. I'm sorry, not Usher. Trey Songz.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Enrique Iglesias, because you know he be.
I mean, that's
He be doing some things on stage, even with fans though, because he's like, you know, I don't have time. He literally said this in an interview, but he was like, oh, you know, I don't. This is like the most action I get. I'm like, you're literally making out with your fans on stage.
yeah, he not like legit.
Like
he makes
for
out with
real,
fans.
for real. If you do not know who Enrique Iglesias is, go look it up. Look up his live performances. You're welcome.
Yeah, he literally makes out with fans. Can NCT do this? Thank you.
They would never.
Imagine that power to be like, oh, I don't get any action, but you know what? That hot girl right there, I'm gonna pick her and I'm gonna make out with her on stage, and then I'm gonna say it's a part of my performance. Yeah, you come here, come here.
That's big Jaehyun energy, and I need that.
Bitch, the Love on the Floor choreo. Just imagine a woman laying there. Wow.
Wow.
I volunteer.
Volunteer.
I think Terika would pass out. Like, they'd be like, wow, she's doing such a great job at staying still. And then when
Exactly.
the song is over,
That would make me the perfect candidate.
like, she's not moving.
Like, I would just lay there.
John is like, she's not moving.
Johnny's
not
like,
breathing.
hello? Ma'am, you need to leave the stage. Terika's just unconscious. Not
They would have to
moving.
carry me out. I wouldn't even care if I missed the rest of the show.
And then the best thing is that they would be like, damn, look, NCT is so, like, their team is so good that they even took the girl out, like, she pretended to
And
be
Terika is all limbs. She's all limbs, so they would have trouble getting her off the stage. They'd be like, okay, someone grab this side, someone grab the other side. Let's go.
Yeah, fans would just think it's just part of the show and be like, dang, like, they did such a good job.
Oh my god, the golf claps. I cannot.
Honestly, though, I'm waiting for this tour to drop. Like, we city hopping with NCT.
I have a confession though. I haven't watched any of the NCT videos that
Girl,
you guys
it's
sent.
so funny.
I'm kind of scared.
They're funny. Like, you get attacked, but then you just hear the background with the claps, and I'm just
You
dying.
can't take it serious. Yeah. Like, yes, they're on the floor grinding. Like, there was one of Mark, like, grinding on the floor for Love on the Floor, but all you hear is...
The YouTube one is what really took me out, because after, like, cause this is because like it was perfect timing, because like after he's over here grinding and showing off his tattoo and his belly button ring and stuff, and you can see like the look in his face, like he's just super into it. Then the lights dim, and like as the lights are dimming, it's just.
Oh my
Nah, my
God.
favorite one is the Johnny one.
the Johnny one,
took
yeah.
off his shirt and it was...
I did see you guys screaming about it, and I looked at like the thumbnail of it basically, and I was like, nope.
She said we ain't doing this. Honestly, I haven't seen anything like Mark related, because all I've seen is Jaehyun, Yuta, and Johnny.
For my health, I will not be looking up the Mark ones. Are you kidding me? I can't even handle him with the eyebrow piercing. There's no way I can watch that.
Girl, there's one
right.
Mark one that's so funny, because the girl that's recording, like, when they do the Love on the Floor choreo and they do, like, the little grinding thing, the girl that's recording, you could tell that she was like...
You know what? The next time we're together, we should do that challenge.
I'm
Like,
down.
just vigorous golf claps only.
Cynthia jumped over a couch for Mark, so who knows what's
Oh God.
Yeah.
I really think I'm gonna pass out.
Because Love on the Floor, the choreo is very suggestive.
It is very suggestive. They literally make out with a woman, a hypothetical woman in that choreo, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
It's called Love on the Floor. They took it literally.
they did.
But listen, we've been talking about NCT. We haven't even gotten into, like, the news. Well, I mean, either way, this is news. NCT concert is news. You're right. Like, if y'all haven't seen those clips, please do yourself a favor and just go to Twitter and shout out to the citizens that
Risked
took
it
out
all.
their phones
Yep.
and risked it all so everybody could see what the hell was going
Not
on.
all heroes wear capes.
Quality content.
We got news this past week that Queendom is confirmed for a second season, and I never watched it, but I did see a couple of the performances like afterwards, and it looked real cool. And I want to know like which girl groups are they gonna put in there, or I mean which women? I don't know because they had soloists as well.
I mean, I know there was rumors about the lineup, it being like Luna and like Wiki Mickey and like Secret Number and things like that. So,
ooh, imagine Luna in that.
who I want to see on there is Dreamcatcher. Hello.
Yes.
Oh my god.
They would kill it.
They
would kill it. I need that.
It would be
Happy
great.
face, please.
I would love that. All we know is that it's confirmed to launch in 2022, so next year. That's literally it. But Dreamcatcher, yes.
I would love to see Dreamcatcher on there. I think they do
Come
amazing.
on. Show them up. Show them up.
I would also like Luna on there. I feel like they would do real good.
They would do really well.
They also need the paycheck.
I was gonna say that too. I was like, and also they need some type of money because their company.
Yeah, like Chu's been working overtime.
Chu has
girl.
been.
Yeah, she been putting food on the table for like 3 months, 4 months. So.
Yeah.
Which sucks because they're so talented.
Terg and I buying the light stick, not like just because.
Just because. Now I'm sad because like, will they ever tour here? We don't know. Will I ever use it? Is she just gonna be sitting there looking cute?
Well, talking about tours, we have some very sad news.
Some very, very sad news.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. We're sorry. This
Every
is how we
time.
cope.
This is how we cope, everybody. This is how we cope.
So Very is touring currently in the USA, but they sadly had to cancel the rest of their tour dates because a member got COVID, even though they're all vaccinated. So I'm assuming he probably is showing minor symptoms, or at least I hope so.
The statement said that all that he had was a headache, so that's all that he's had so far. Hopefully that's all that it'll stay.
That's good.
And that he just needs to rest.
I hope so. But yeah, but it's just so sad. Like, I don't know how many tour dates they had left, but
3,
it
I
just
think?
all got canceled.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
3.
it's 3.
So yeah, so Youngjae's the one that got COVID, and obviously in order to take precautions, they just went ahead and canceled everything else. But it just makes you, I mean, right now we're getting like a 5th, 6th wave, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I forgot. There've been too many. So everybody, please stay safe out there. If you are attending like events and all of that, even if it is just like, everybody's vaccinated or they got, they tested negative, just stay safe, wear your mask.
Yeah. It's a good time anyway. When we were at the BTS shows, the mask did not come off except when I drink water. And you know what? Did I notice it? No.
Yeah, you
Same.
completely forget.
Yeah. You know what's wild though? There were fans lining up early, for the Cleveland show. And then
Yep.
I saw like a tweet saying like that the very tour bus left the Cleveland venue without like any explanation like during the day, and then like everybody just left without saying anything.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but I mean,
dang.
which is understandable because
Yeah.
they were at the venue when he tested positive. So I'm
So they're
assuming
like,
they just
"We gotta
took
get him out."
and left. Like they were just like, we gotta get him like somewhere. We gotta get him away from everyone because everyone got tested and everyone's came back negative, but his. Like he was
Yeah.
the only person that came back positive.
Oh. They were at the venue. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
They
That
like
sucks.
immediately took him and left. I'm
Mhm.
assuming is what probably happened.
Yeah, and the fans were confused, of course, but you gotta get him out, get him
Yeah.
safe, get everyone else safe. It's a good thing that they're very like precautious about it, and also in the statement they're just like, we've canceled all the shows and we will be going back to Korea immediately. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
Dang,
I don't.
man.
He can't leave yet.
No, he has to isolate.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're staying until, or he's staying at least with somebody until like he's better, which sucks because like in the middle of fucking Ohio, like that man has never been to Ohio in his life, and now he's got to sit there for like 2 weeks. I feel so
Dang.
I
bad.
know. What is there?
And like,
Nothing.
okay, no shade to anyone who lives in Ohio or lives in Cleveland or anything like that. But I saw a tweet from a girl that's just like, hey, any of you guys that are here for the concert and that's been canceled, like, and you can't go home yet and you need places to go in Cleveland, like, hit me up. I'm from here. And I was like, I was just so pissed. Like, out of all the cities, out of all the stops, I'm pretty sure those people that went is because either they're super fans, so they're trying to hit everyone, or like that was the closest one to them, and they're like, oh my God, really? Why freaking Ohio? And you just go there because you want to see your faves, not because the city's great, and now it's canceled and you're stuck in Ohio. Like,
but like literally, like I just hope that everybody that went to the past shows like
is okay,
gets tested, and
yeah,
it's okay,
yeah.
And I mean, like, this is like it's weird to me that it was just him. I mean, thankfully it was just like one person, but it's like how, like just how
the other members' antibodies were working overtime. They're like, no.
Yep.
I saw people talking about how that they saw people not wearing masks inside, and so I think that fans are speculating that it was like either that and someone, you know, had it and like either didn't know, like didn't have symptoms, maybe.
Either that, or I mean,
like
when
a staff,
are they flying or are they driving?
I just looked it up. They were traveling by tour bus.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh man, they did the whole like American tour experience. They
really
said
did.
we're going on the tour bus.
But they even took the precaution of just staying in their own little bubble in their tour bus.
Yeah. That's so sad. I feel
So it had to be like a fan situation.
Yeah. How?
Damn.
Or maybe like a venue staff member, maybe.
Or maybe a restaurant if they went to go.
Or restaurant.
Yeah. I feel so bad for all of the fans, and I feel bad for them. Oh, I feel bad for all.
That's just a crappy
That's
situation
so
all
sad,
around. Oh no.
I'm saying. But even then, yeah, so now everybody's scared too for the Twice tour, the ATEEZ tour. So people are just like, for ATEEZ, I already saw people just like, if y'all messed us up,
Oh my gosh.
we've been waiting 2
Bitch,
years.
dead ass, because my show is the last show, so if someone messes this up, I'm coming for your ass, okay? Quote me, play this to the police when they are investigating, but I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
It just sucks because things are just spiking. Like, I know, like, it's like the Broadway scene is having issues, and like a bunch of Broadway shows have been canceled as well or postponed.
I'm tired. Everyone's tired of this.
I know.
Yep, I'm tired of people not doing their part.
Exactly.
Yep.
Here's Not Your Average Fangirls to say, get vaccinated, okay?
Yes.
Get your boosters, okay?
Wear your
Wear
mask.
your mask.
It's not that hard.
Getting a needle in your arm is also not that deep. It's my human right. No, bitch, stop.
Or the, I don't know what's in it. I've never known what any vaccine has in it, but I still do it.
I don't even know what they be putting in half the food I be consuming, but I be
Exactly. Bitch, you eat a McDonald's Big Mac? You eat chicken nuggets? No.
Yep.
If you eat Taco Bell, you have no excuses.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear nothing.
But we got news this past week that our boy Ilhoon is not going to prison. He appealed his sentence. So if you guys have not been keeping up, ex-B2B member Ilhoon, he got caught smoking the marijuana and got sentenced to 2 years of prison time, I believe it was.
Yeah.
But now they appealed it, and he is now just getting 3 years of probation.
You're welcome, King. We manifested that for you. You're welcome.
I love that for y'all. 'Cause that amount of fine should not be locked away.
It's true.
Especially for smoking a plant.
He gonna have an ankle monitor too?
Probably.
Probably.
Oh, him and B.I. can hang
Oh
out.
my God, we should have an ankle monitor party.
Did you just say him and B.I. can go hang out?
Oh my
They
god.
should go hang out. It'll be a TikTok challenge. You show off your ankle monitor.
Oh my gosh. But for real though, we're so happy. We're glad that he appealed it and they won. I think that the judge said that they took into consideration that he had like no criminal record, that he tried to prevent it from happening, and was doing like all these like lectures online and all that. So, they took all of that, and I'm glad that they did. Hopefully things start to change, and they stop treating weed like it's crack. But,
Probably not.
baby steps.
But in other good news, we got 2PM's Chansung announced that he is getting married, but he has a child coming, so that's why they're probably getting married. But anyways, congratulations!
It's the year of babies. It's the year of K-pop babies, and I love it. There's just children popping up everywhere. It's like, hey guys, my fiance, quote unquote fiance, we all know it was girlfriend until that moment. My fiance is pregnant. Oh my God, we're gonna get married. How convenient is it that we're getting married and now we're gonna have a child? It was planned that way. Yay! day. Like that's
definitely it. We already have the wedding set, the date for 3 weeks from now. Sir, it was 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now. Woo! I can't even remember.
We're just so excited to be getting married.
Yeah, no, but I'm so happy for Chansung. Like, he looks like he's just a great man, and I'm loving this for him, okay? Like,
2021 was the year of the pandemic K-pop babies. Like, these babies are popping out left, right, and center. They are like, pow, pow, pow. They're shooting them like fucking t-shirt guns. They're like, bam, bam,
you get a baby.
You get a baby. Ah. Like, everyone.
It's because they didn't have anything else to do. They were just like, well.
They stuck.
But no, but yeah, I'm so happy for him. And I hope that I hope that he shows us the baby once.
Someone, please.
I just love that the youngest member is having a baby and getting married first.
Love that. That's usually how it works out. Also, I'm just glad that these celebrities are doing this. They're just like, hey, we're having a baby and we're getting married, and like dispatch is like out of work.
You're right.
It's so exciting. I just want somebody to show me their child though. Just as one person, please.
Yeah.
They released a statement literally saying like, oh, you guys know it's okay. Everyone else still has a lot of time for their contract. And to me, I read that and was like, that sounds like a little sinister. Like they're just like, don't worry, y'all, we still have the rest of the members on lock. And then I just like imagine someone going like, wah! In the background. That's how I read it anyway.
Yeah, because so they announced that like the marriage, the kid, and then that he was gonna leave JYP in January, but that's because like his contract supposedly like ends in January.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then that leaves the question of like, well, Taek left JYP, but he's still in 2PM.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Will Chansung do the same?
We don't know.
I hope so because I'm attached.
I saw a comment saying that he signed the new contract before enlisting, but it was still shorter than the rest of the members who had previously enlisted. So it meant that he was probably already planning on leaving, or at least like making like an exit of some sort.
That could be too. I mean, I wouldn't blame him if he wants to leave JYP. But
same.
If y'all have been listening to the podcast for a long time, y'all know that my transition from a JYP enthusiast to a JYP what the fuck, it was flawless transition.
Truly, as it deserves. Everyone should fucking hate JYP. Fuck that company.
For real.
Studio J, trash.
Oh my god, don't get me started on Studio J.
But anyways, another company we hate is YG. Woo!
Oh my god.
No, I hate that man.
No, hate the man.
That's
yeah,
different.
You're right.
Hate that man. Hate the company he created.
Hate the man, not the company.
Right. No, girl, I still hate the company too, because obviously the people up in charge are like him, so that's why it's trash.
It sucks. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we got CL did an interview recently, and she was talking about 21's disbandment and how she found out she was at a Thanksgiving dinner.
Insane.
And like she didn't even find out directly. It was because her friends were texting her like, hey, are you okay? Like, we just heard of it, like, you know, are you okay? And she was like, what? Like, that's so fucked up.
Had to find out through the media.
Yeah, but just imagine, like, being at dinner, like, celebrating with your friends, like, having a great time, and your phone's just, like, going off.
Maybe she had just said she was so thankful to be in the group. Like, you know, you never know.
Yeah. And shit's going off, and then all of a sudden, like, you fucking open your phone to see an article about your group disbanding. Like, that's crazy to me.
And, like, the legend that she is and that they are as a group anyway, that's just so disrespectful. Like, anyway, like, even if they were just a new group, that's just really disrespectful to do. But just, like, the amount of, like what they did for the company, and then you're just gonna be like, oh, yeah.
We didn't tell you, bye.
Like, oh, sorry, we were supposed to text you before we sent out the tweet, but we accidentally did that backwards, so whoops. like,
that's crazy to me.
I wonder what they did, though. Like, I wonder if, like, after they did find out, if they're like, well, shit, now what? Like, did the company ever even reach out to them? What the hell?
Well, they probably reached out to CL because remember, like, she resigned.
Yeah.
But they bribed her with saying, if you resign, then we'll bring 21 back.
Yep.
And that was a lie.
That's so just, like, why would you do that to anybody? Like, I just, like, as a CEO or as, like, it's like what? Like, what was that even a thing that you thought would be okay?
But not only, like, have her resign and, like, not give her members, but then not really let her promote or do anything. You just let her fucking sit there for 2 years.
And and the time she did do things because it was on her own merit, like how she had her own, like she did her own makeup and she had her own little stylist. Like, they did nothing for her. And I'm just like, what?
They they just keep their idols in the damn basement, and then that's it. But I'm glad that now, like, she did handle that gracefully, and she kind of was just like, well, that happened, but, like, now I'm able to be creative, and, like, I'm in control of everything, and I'm able to do what I want, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
But also it makes you think of, like, the interviews that just 21 has done previously, where they're all, like, super emotional and super, like, sad, and even CL was like, I wish I, as a leader, would have, like, done more for my group, and, like, I felt like I was wrong, and like I could have done more for 21, and everybody was always like, what is she even like talking about? And now we know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like, they're iconic. I don't understand why they would be treated that way, especially by the company like that they helped build.
Yep.
It's just sad, and I hate it. Well, another thing that some people are hating is Mama 2021, everybody.
Oh my god.
See why. It was a fun time.
I'm excited to hear about it because I did not watch the show. And the only thing that I did watch was just like a couple performances because, you know, again, I've been going through it. I only watched the TXT and then Hype and collab stage, duh. The JO1 and the INI collab stage because duh. And then the huge collab and the 101 performance. That's it.
Well, you watch more than me because let me tell you, I woke up late and then I felt literally all I remember is the hot sauce bottle showing up. And after that, I woke up and it was like 10 a.m. and I was like, what happened?
Oh my God.
Me and Terica were like going crazy in the chat. We were like, where's Carolina? And I thought you were awake because, like, you know, in Cacao it has like the number of people that read it, and it was on 1. So I was like, so Cynthia's the only one that hasn't read it. Where's Carolina? And like, nothing.
It's because I probably left my laptop on and it was on the Cacao, so I kept telling y'all that I was reading it, but no.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we were just like, oh, she's probably in a corner somewhere crying and holding her own pillow. Like, she's enjoying this as much as we are. It's great.
No, I fell asleep and I feel so sad about it that I missed it because, like, watching it, like, obviously right after when I woke up and I realized that I missed the whole thing, I went to watch it and I watched it and I just cried, like, watching 101, y'all. Like, oh my God, it was so emotional. When they came up, like, I just couldn't contain it. I was like, they're all together. Like, they're all together. Well, I mean, except Wannabe, but, you know, like.
He was watching.
But it's just, like, when they showed up, like, at first, and all I hear is the Bart, like, and oh my God, it's an energetic. Oh, I was dying. And not only that, but then they did Beautiful. But they did Beautiful, and it was a new version of Beautiful. And I was just like, how dare y'all? How dare y'all?
The crazy part for me was the reason I cried is because, like,
because Jihoon looked great.
We've seen Energetic live like a quadrillion times, right? I've seen like a million performances of them doing Energetic. I've seen Energetic perform live like 6 times. Like, it wasn't the song, it was like them now performing Energetic that like made me cry.
Yeah,
like everything that we've been through as Wannables, like with them as a group, and then like the disbandment, and then like being a fan of like each of them for the past like 2.5, 3 years, to now see them what they are now, like these seasoned idols doing 101 songs again. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, they sounded amazing. Like,
they sounded so good.
So good. Like eating CDs for breakfast, lunch, dinner, amazing. And I was just like, wow, this is mind blowing to me because of course they were good as 101, but they were rookies. Like they weren't like a couple of them were like established, but they were like a rookie group. Like they weren't like this well-polished, like, you know, each one of them was a well-polished like trainee and veteran, but now they're like, you know, idols, and you're like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe actor Ong Sung-woo is a member of 101 again.
I know!
Is a lot.
The moment he showed up, like when they showed him, oh my God, I'm gonna cry again, but like the moment he showed up on the screen, I lost it. I was like, this man said, and he said it too, he was just like, it was my first time like being on a stage like singing because all I've been doing is like acting, so but it felt like it was just yesterday. Like it felt like it was just yesterday that we were performing these songs, so and I was just like, oh my God. And he looks so good too, like they all look just great,
and the little clips of them talking about how they felt, and I was just like,
my emo
and just
self,
everything, like even like the Burn It Up stage, Lord Jesus, but like it was like seeing God, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just like seeing like it was like a time lapse, like a jump, like because the memory you have of like them doing Burn It Up, like is them when like they debuted, and like that's the memory in my head with like tiny Jin Young and tiny Woo Young and like tiny Daehui, and now they're like men and they're doing this, and I was just like, oh my God, this is not happening. I was like, Bae Jin Young, how?
He's so disrespectful.
And then the Wannables and the show were crying, so I was crying. I was like, this is just a Wannable moment. This is such a moment for us, and it was beautiful. And then they went on the little like lifting stage, and I was like, oh my God, look at these angels in their white outfits. It was just very emotional for me.
I said when they announced this, and I was just like, they better perform beautiful, but like I didn't mean it, yeah.
I didn't mean it.
Because that shit had me crying. I was like, no. And then I realized in the middle that it was like a new, like anything, which I still need to go. And like, I watched it that one time and I haven't gone back because I was just like, no, that was too much. But like, I need to go back and figure out. Like, I know somebody translated what they were saying, so
Girl,
I need that.
There was just a lot. There was just that moment, that like 15 minutes we had. We were all Wannables again. It was beautiful. It was great.
Oh my God, stop!
And in the little VCR when they like first started, and they were like Wannable, and I was like,
Same.
Took me back to this. It was such a great time. Like if you were not a Wannable, I mean, Cynthia was
missed out.
Yeah. Then you missed out. It was such a great time.
I had a great time in the sidelines, so I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I said. You were one from afar, so it's great. Like you still enjoyed the music. It's good.
Yes,
exactly.
And the performances.
What a time.
I just, I was like, I'm a watch from the distance because I don't want that kind of pain.
Yeah, that we're still going through.
it was a beautiful pain. I'd go through it again. I'd go through it all
Same.
over again because 101 was such a fucking time. Like that, it was
such
just,
a time.
they were just so perfect together.
It was like a fever dream, and now
It really was. I'll say it. We said it before when we discussed the like rigging and stuff. It was perfect. It was a perfect rigging. Good job. You guys did great. You guys did great because it was so good. Like their synergy, just everything, them together was just so. It was just so good. And
it was just magical. Like I would definitely just go back.
I just got chills thinking about it. Amazing.
It was just such a great time, and I don't care if it was rigged. I don't care. They picked the perfect
people to be
group.
together. Yep.
Yeah.
But the other performances were also great. The whole like 4th Gen Idol like opening stage was fucking amazing.
I thought that they were gonna dance together.
I'm assuming it's because they probably couldn't practice together because like COVID stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's why they didn't have like a thing together because they're all from companies and like groups that are like super synchronized and shit. So they were probably like, we can't practice together. Let's not like be together on stage.
And also just because of COVID in general, like not even the practicing, just being on stage next to each other for like different groups. Then they like if someone in that little unit got COVID, and that's like the whole that's like 5 groups. They would have to and all their staff and. So, but it was cute that they each got their own little spotlight. It was like, how precious.
I haven't watched it, but I know that everybody was raging about the ITZY stage and how they included the guy from Squid Game in it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, they're probably doing Mafia, so he's probably like the quote unquote bad guy.
Yes.
So I want to go watch it. Because it just sounds like really incredible.
It was
like,
really
they did
good.
Really well.
It was cute, yeah.
And I know that there was a big debate about like how they didn't show like Youngjae from TXT a lot and this and that.
I did see that.
And
too.
I was just like, what? I saw like Moaz being like, oh yeah, that's why Hybe like posted their dance practice like right away to show how the stage was supposed to look. And I'm like, I need to go and watch that because I have no idea what y'all talking about, but that sounds serious.
I saw people talking about that too, and about like cutting off Subin's speech or something.
Yeah.
They did my boy Subin bad like that. Hell no.
It wasn't like, I mean, it was cut off, but it wasn't like bad. It was just him like saying goodbye as TXT. Really, it wasn't like he was in the middle of saying something like philosophical. They were just about to be like, and we've been TXT, thank you, and they were gonna leave, but they were cut off.
What I think people failed to like realize is that we're still in a pandemic. So no, the Mamas is not going to be as spectacular as it has been in the past, and like showing audience reactions and like the production being like super duper huge. Like they have to take precautions. A lot of these idols had other stuff going on too because of COVID. It set things back, so now they're all in the midst of different comebacks and quarantines and things like that. So like I think the fact that they even had it and they had it where people could come and watch was like just a feat in its own, because I wasn't expecting that. Most of it was pre-recorded, some of it was live, and I was just like, I think people were just kind of forgetting that you could only do so much. Like it wouldn't make sense, because if they went all out and had all these people together on stage and not wearing masks, and then people would be pissed, like, oh my god, they're not being COVID safe. Yeah. What I am glad they did too is that they actually gave them like dressing rooms instead of having them being in their cars this year. Like, what the hell?
There was no car party out there.
There was no car party. But yeah, so people just have to like take in consideration that things are gonna be different. Like, they're not gonna be able to be as grand as they used to be because of COVID. Like, and not even just like being like safety wise, but also money wise too, man. Like a lot of like, I know Korea got hit big time because a lot of their money was from like these concerts and tourism and things like that. And so it's just like, you just gotta work what you can work with. And like, yeah, these corporations do have money and these big companies, but like still they also were affected. Like,
also because Mnet is KCON, and no KCON means no money, no revenue. No like money. That weekend probably brought in millions of dollars for the corporation, right? Probably bought Mnet and CGEM and everyone a lot of money, and they didn't get it the past like 2.5 years because there was no actual physical KCON.
And if you think about it, I mean, the online one, they do more of those, but you're still not gonna get the same revenue as if it was actual like convention.
Yeah, all things considering, I think the performances were good. Like, I didn't dislike any of the performances. I thought they were all fun. Yeah. Like, they did a good job. A lot of these groups that are performing are rookie groups who have never performed on a mama stage before in front of people. So this was like their first major award show that they were doing something at. All the other ones were always pre-recorded. So, some of these groups, this is the first time they're performing in front of like an audience with their peers also in the same building, with like the pressure of it being the mamas. So I mean, I think all things considering, everybody did really well. The only performance that I was like, was aespa, and that's because of those damn eyes. I fucking
those things, I feel like with aespa, they kind of like, they didn't want, like, they were just like, and then they had all the like eyes and all the like. But then they had the snake or something. I don't know. It was a lot happening. Yeah. But you know who killed it? NCT Dream. They were murdered by a hot sauce bottle, and they still persevered and came down and danced their hearts out and performed the song of the year, which is Hello Future, and it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was so funny. Like, cause literally all I vividly remember is the hot sauce bottle, like, boom, just getting down. I'm like, what the heck? And then I knocked out. The hot sauce bottle knocked me out.
Knocked you out. You didn't survive the fall.
Sleep. No, I didn't survive, so I could dance my heart away. No, I didn't.
But yeah, I mean, like, do we miss the old mamas with all the collabs and the big productions and the like idols' reactions to their peers on stage? Of course, yes, we do. Was it good for it being a pandemic show? Yeah, I enjoyed the performances. It was fun. I always enjoy seeing my faves get on stage and do live things. So,
all right, moving on to our comebacks for this week, everybody. Billlie released a Christmas song called Snowy Night, and this was super cute. I liked it. I liked the music video too. I love the editing of it. I think it looked like a little like storybook type of style, and I thought this was gonna be spooky at one moment, but it wasn't.
With a weird like abominable snowman or whatever.
Yeah. I thought when they got abducted, I was like, ooh, it's going dark. And then it didn't.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
But also, why did he like abduct them and make them make snow when it was snowing outside already and put them in bunny ears? Like, that's just some creepy stuff. I'd be like, sir, you already kidnapped us. Don't, please, sir. Please.
Don't make me make snow.
In bunny ears.
He needed help making snow. Like, he was the one making it. He was tired. He was like, all right, y'all can come in here and help
Also,
me.
there's sleuthing outfits, like when they were, like, looking for the girls or whatever. Those were cute. Like, their little Nancy Drew moment. Like, it was cute. Yeah. I was like, okay.
It's just funny they're named Billlie. But they're on their Mystic Story, too. So, they're Lucy's little sister group.
Cute.
So cute. But this was cute. I liked it. It's obviously Christmas song.
Ooh, the light academia looks. Love.
Yeah.
Their outfits were on point.
I do love their outfits.
That's what I like a lot, too, of, like, the new girl groups. Like, I look at their style and I'm just like, see, now, that's yes. Thank you.
That's yes. Their name, I always stare at it because I'm like, there's like 3 L's, right?
Yes, me. I was just like, is there 4 L's, 3 L's? Like, every time I have to go and double check. Youngjae also came back with he released a Christmas song called "Walk with Me," and in the sense that Billlie was just like cute and like adorable, Youngjae say no, like this is like a romantic Christmas, and I want you to stay with me. And I was just like, okay, well, tell your bestie Yoongyum that I'll go stay with him.
Oh my god!
And then we'll go from there, Youngjae.
This actually reminded me of something. I don't remember what the name is though, so Carolina, I will need you to fill this in. But it reminded me of that old school GOT7 Christmas song that they did. Like, it was a video.
Fashion song?
Maybe. Yes, that one. I don't know why, but like the room that he was in just reminded me of that. So, yeah.
This is like the grown-up version of that song.
You're right. After he got the girl in high school, this is the song that comes out.
Yeah, he was just like, all right, spend Christmas with me, honey baby, thank you.
Honey baby.
Vocals.
Yeah, it was a very sweet song. Obviously, vocal king out here, Youngjae, like doing the damn thing, and yeah.
Period.
But now let's move on to the hype stuff. Yes, let's move on to the hype stuff. ATEEZ. Yes, we know this came back last week. But if y'all listened to last week's episode, which if you haven't, please go and listen to it. It's pretty good. We were supposed to talk about it last week, but it was just a lot. Last week was a lot. So this week, woo, let's go. They came back with the real, I don't know how to say this, Heung version. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And they did double title tracks. So it's the real and then Turbulence. But let's talk about the real. Yes, we heard this on Queendom, but damn, is it different seeing it with a music video and with the head bitch in charge, Youngjae.
Oh my god. He looks incredible. Hongjun, cover your ears.
He needs to be jailed immediately.
I don't want Hongjun to hear, but like, damn, he looks so incredible. Are you kidding me? A boss? Ooh, a mob boss.
We love a good mob AU.
Listen, I just know I saw Sun with a bat and I was like, please, King, like I am for the pummeling. Let's go. Like just one time, real hard, right in the face.
Same.
Oh my god.
I need that.
It did give me a little Tokyo Revengers vibe. Not heavy, but I appreciate that.
I think it was more like the outfits, like the baggy like school pants and like the whole like aesthetic, like the biker gang. But it's amazing because this song, even though it's like looks like it's like they're tough like gangsters, it's about being humble and like remembering where you came from.
Tokyo Avengers, but make it goofy.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
like a real goofy.
And I love the scene with Heung and Seonghwa when they're like surrounded by like the traditional like Chinese like lettering and they're carrying the big brushes and with like the paper everywhere. I love that scene.
That was so cool.
That scene is beautiful. Heung the little he did, and I was like and Seonghwa when he opened that door and like crooked his eyebrow and that Satori, and I was just like
Listen, the way when, I mean, like, again, like, I knew it was coming, but when Yoonho did the Satori, like, oh my god.
That was a lot to handle.
Yes,
there's a lot going on.
And he had, like, the tongue, no.
She said no.
And it was so funny. It was just because it made it seem like they were, like, delinquents, but really they were, like, good kids in school, because at the end, like, Yoonho's holding up, like, a test score where it's all 100s for the test.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I'm like, wow.
Nerd.
It was so funny. Like the scene with Mingi too, when he was like they hit him and he was just like, it's a book. Like
it was great.
But it's just great. I loved it. I love the ending of it. Like it was just so lit. They were all just like dancing all together and stuff and just causing chaos, and they're celebrating, and I was just like, is this like a end of school year party? Like,
it's cute. It was fun. It was funny. Like it was great. Like it was nice.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
nice
it.
to see this side of them.
I can't wait to see it live. Sorry.
Right. They all look real good. They all just like
like the costumes, like it was just great. It was just a great vibe altogether.
And I just love Youngjae again as the head bitch in charge. Like when he was like up in the stairs, like looking down, just like, okay, y'all are worthy. And then he like goes down, and everybody like opens the path up for him and everything. I was just like, yes. the reel was just like a big old party, but they also did Turbulence. That's like another like title track. And this, literally they gave us the lit party, and then it's just like the sadness, because this song is beautiful and like the meaning behind it too. Like it's just, and it was stunning.
Didn't they release them backwards too?
Yeah, they released Turbulence first.
Yeah. So they gave us the emo first, and then they're like, all right, let's get lit now.
Yeah, time to party. But I really like Turbulence though. Like this is just, it's stunning, like a stunning music video, like the song. Like I love seeing this side of ATEEZ, like, because yes, they're known for like their hype and like we lit songs, but things like this, like I just love seeing things like this.
That's a beautiful video though. Woo Young was flying. It was great. It was beautiful. I loved it.
They were like all birds.
Yeah.
Planes, I mean. Not birds, planes.
Also, San was in like a little bubble thing that looked like a payphone thing, but like wasn't. He was being all dramatic, and I loved it. I was like, wow.
Heung, you look incredible. You're so talented. Wow.
Why are they always giving us the duality and just like
they really
kicking us
Their
in the face?
title tracks are always so different, and they're like just duality, and I'm like, wow.
Well, another group that gave us the duality again, as well as always, NCT is back, everybody, with NCT 2021. We've been waiting for this. I just want to say that my favorite part in Universe is when Mark is going all hard rapping, and you just hear Shotaro in the back like, "Let's play ball," and he was just doing his little dancey dance.
Happy to be there.
Yep, Mark is just going off, and Shotaro's just like, "Do my dancey dance, yeah." Like,
Mark's like, "Yeah, I'm the baddest bitch," like do rapping, and Shotaro's like, "Flowers, candy, love, peace, yay!"
Literally.
God, I love dancing. You guys are great. Love you guys.
I'm so happy to be here. I love it.
I love every second of it.
Same. He's so
Mark's
cute.
just like angst, anger, rapping, flow. Shotaro's like, yeah, love and flowers. I love it.
But this song, iconic, a masterpiece, wildly
Yes.
addicting. I do not expect anything else from NCT. Like, the chorus is everything, the choreo is everything. This unit, all of the members in this unit, like, this shit is it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jaemin, Jaemin, my boy, my everything. You're my everything. Love him. He was incredible, beautiful, breathtaking. Yes, I raised a great man. That orange hair, amazing. Like, good job, son. I'm so proud of you. Yes. Kill them. Kill them all. Kill all the bitches. I love it.
Terika is bitches.
Yeah, Terika is.
Is.
I just know that also Jeno. Yeah, Jeno.
Also, Do Young. Yeah,
And
Do Young.
Jeno. Wow. But honestly, though, the first time I heard this song, I was just like, what the fuck? But I mean, I was still vibing. It happens with every NCT song, let's be real. I'm always like, what the fuck? And then I end up just loving it either way.
Right? It's like, do I like this? Why do I like this? And then I like
Oh,
it.
I loved it right off the bat. I was just like, yeah.
No, it gave me the same vibes. You know when Sticker came out and I told y'all that I watched that music video and heard the song, and the whole time I was like, heck yeah! But at the same time I was like, what the fuck is going on? The same thing. It was the same thing.
We've said it before. It's one or the other. Like, I hear an NCT song and I instantly love it, or I hear an NCT song and I'm like, is this? But this one, I was like, no, I love this. Like, at the beginning, I was shaking ass. In the middle, we were jamming. And then I was shaking ass again at the end. And I was like, I love this. I was like, let's play ball. Like, what kind of ball do you want to play, sir? Like, because I'm there. Like, my hand-eye coordination might be all over the place, but I'll be there.
It's the fact that it's like five different songs in one, but it works together somehow.
Yes.
And I still really enjoy it. So I still really like the song. Like, I love it. I still jam to it.
Same.
But yeah, when I first heard it, I was confused. I was like, do I like this? And then I was like, yeah, I do. I don't know why, but I do.
It was great also seeing like Yang with like Jeno and like Shotaro and like Xiaojun. Like it was like this unit just, it's like different members that you don't really see together, and it was beautiful like to see them just like vibing it out. Like that scene of Shotaro and Yang dancing together, bitch. Get
Shotaro in general.
Like, the only bone I have to pick with this unit, because this is a phenomenal unit, is that they literally gave us everyone in 2000 line except for Renju. And I'm just like, we've been screaming for a 2000 line unit for forever. And they, like, kind of gave it to us when they did their little game show thing. And, like, they were basically all on the same, they were on the same team. Like, that was their team. And I was like, okay, maybe is this hinting? Are we going to have a unit? But we didn't the last time. But then this time I was like, we're going to have one. And then when the teaser started happening, we're like, oh my God. What? And I'm like, so maybe next NCT 2020 whatever we'll get an all 2009 unit because I need it. But it's still a great unit and it's a great song and I love it.
Also, I love the common denominator of the Xiaojun, Shotaro, Jaemin, Doyoung trifecta that has happened in the past 2 NCT full comebacks. Both title tracks have included the 4 of them. So
yes.
You're right.
I love that little square of perfection. That's what I want to call it, the square of perfection.
They just did so good.
The choreo just
it's so good.
Yes.
And that's why I say Jaemin, because Jaemin was fucking up this choreo. And I was just like, king. I was like, my boy.
Yeah, no, he took his job as the center, like, seriously. He said, I'm going to fuck up this dance floor right now.
And my emotions, because I was going through it.
Ma'am.
What? I said my emotions. There was nothing explicit. I was just going through it. Like, we had him in the center, and then my
I misunderstood.
Yeah, see? Thinking the worst of me. My other boyfriends had a whole little moment. They had a whole little Youngjae and Haechan had a whole little dance situation going on. It was just a lot for me to take in, because y'all know how I feel about 2000 line. Except for Shotaro. That's my little brother. Wait. That's my bestie.
Was the dancing with Shotaro and Youngjae, or Youngjae and Haechan?
It was Haechan and Youngjae.
Haechan and Youngjae.
Then where the fuck did I put Shotaro and Youngjae together?
It's in your head, that's why.
Probably. Maybe that's what you wanted to happen.
I mean, there's that one part where, like, Shotaro's in the center and then Youngjae has his little dance break.
With his little shorts. He's so cute. It was not enough Shotaro for me, though. I'm just saying.
Oh, my God.
Same.
Just saying.
I needed more of Shotaro.
But
oh my God.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's why we have fan cams.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And also, I was a little distracted because, Mark was, Mark was.
Mark. That outfit with him in the leather jacket.
The eyebrow piercing.
Lord, please.
Lord,
even if it's fake.
Lord. Stop.
DeMarcus Lee was out.
God, he looks so incredible. He sounded incredible. He just, wow.
They just attacked with Mark from the start with the backward snapback.
And the bat.
I was like,
are you kidding me? Hit me with the bat. Do it. I dare you.
There were so many bats. There's so many bats.
Literally. Hit me, baby, one more time.
No, that's the new thing for K-pop. Bats. It was, cowboys. Now we're doing bats.
Yeah, even Lucy had a bat in their video. So, I mean, we're going balls out with bats.
Right.
But no, this was so good. And this album, y'all, is phenomenal.
It's good.
It's so good. Before we move on to anything else, I need to talk about OK because...
Everybody and their mama's been talking about OK because it's a bop. It is everything.
I don't know who the ghost is, but shit. Like...
It's him. He is the ghost. The man is the ghost.
My God. Okay, let me tell y'all, like, when I first heard the album, like, I was in my car on my way to work, and I was, it was, all fine and dandy, but then OK started. And I was like, oh.
Okay.
And then when it got to 10 saying Shawty, and then after it was just like, oh, no, I screamed. When this song came on, I blasted it. It's like 7:30 in the morning, and all you hear is burn, probably from my car. I was blasting this
the
shit.
one that got me, it wasn't the first time Mark did the chorus, but the second one after Henry and like the third verse when he was like, my baby said she want to dance with the ghost. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my God. And even just like the she wanna leave me, huh? Like, what was that? Like, what was the ground? Why was that necessary? And like, also sidebar, Jeno all up and down, all up and down through these teasers. This man is finally getting his shine, and everybody's seeing him as the man that he is, and not just like, oh, cute little Jeno, blah blah. So like, when did Jeno get fine? I said, Jeno been fine.
Jeno been fine. I don't know what y'all saying. Jeno been fine, and that's not on that. And this, he not. Oh my God, him and this album got me fucked up.
He did a great job.
He was just like, listen, Carolina, 10 is not gonna be in this album too much because COVID. So Jeno, and I was just like, whoa, okay.
Listen,
I
but
guess.
Like, I was so impressed with the OK unit. Like, I knew it was gonna be good because, like, Rap Line and, like, NCT is just fire anyways. You know, you got Taeyong and Mark. There's nothing else you really need. But, like, the ones that they chose for this song, I was wow. Because the addition of Yuta, like, his voice, like, his vocals just went so well. And Tens, like, the high pitch he does just went so well. And I was just like, this is Thought Unit. This is the Thought Unit we've always wanted, and now we have it. And I was just so happy. And I just can't believe
this song, you just throw ass. This song is throw ass.
This is ass shaking, slow grinded music. Like, if you're not throwing ass when listening to OK, it's not okay. Okay, it's not okay.
It's not.
Lord Jesus,
it's
Lord not. Jesus, this song. Oh my God, the lyrics.
I feel the same way about New Axis because the way that they started this album with this song, and not only do you got Taeyong and Mark, iconic, but you add Youngjae to that mix, bitch.
Youngjae's becoming a very powerful young man, and I'm gonna have to talk to my auntie about him because
he fine too. Whatever you're doing, y'all just keep doing it because
my young cousin is acting out. He acting out here, and
that's good.
Oh my God.
I mean, I support it. I love it.
We support it.
And him and his hair, this great hair. I just had a real good time. Like, this is great.
Period.
I love this
album got me fucked up. Yeah, no, in between like okay.
Also,
like,
No Now.
Yes.
Yep. So good. Renju.
Dreaming.
Oh, Renju.
Miracle.
Dreaming. Oh my God. Like someone said, I can't resist a good oomps oomps. I said, okay. Okay.
Listen. NCT Dream always eats. We knew they was going to eat this up. There was no ifs, ands, or buts in my mind about the only song on the album that I said, what the fuck is this? The first time I listened to it was Earthquake, but that's me with the Every 127 song.
I like it. I was like, okay, I get it.
I mean, I like it now after like the seventh listen, but the first like 5 or 6, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Say.
That's how you, like, it's fine. Everything's fine.
That means that they kept with their brand.
They did.
They stayed in brand.
They're true to themselves.
Wait, can I add something about New Access?
Yes.
Yeah.
But when I first heard it, I was like, do I like the song or do I like Mark? And
oh my God, this song is good.
But I have concluded I do like this song.
Hey.
And I want to talk about this other song for a very specific thing. It's Room. I love that song.
Room.
Okay.
I really like that song.
Yes.
But here's the thing. When I heard it, I was like, who is this person that raps like Raven? Like, I shit you not, like, I heard it and I was like, who is this man? And this song specifically sounds like a song written easily by ONEUS. Like, literally, it has the bridge. It sounds so similar. I even, like, heard it back to back to see if I was, like, hearing things. I am correct. I know my man's voice. But anyway, I looked up the, like, English translation because, you know, like, the color code who it was. And I was like, who the fuck is this? And it is Jungwoo.
Oh, it's Jungwoo?
Yeah, it's Jungwoo. He does the specific part, and then my boy Kun comes in right after.
Nice. But yeah, Jungwoo is also starting to be a menace. Ever since Sticker with that little body roll thing.
It's just because you just forget that he fine. Like, you just do because it's Jungwoo. And then all of a sudden he'll, like, I don't know, he'll have a picture and he'll be like, wait, what? You know?
Yeah, he looked great.
He looked great in the video, too, with the backward snapback and that purple hoodie. I said, purr.
Mm-hmm. A surprising song for me that I thought I wasn't gonna like and now I love is Beautiful, and it makes me cry. And the whole music video is like a musical, and you know your girl loves a good musical. But when I first heard the teaser, I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Now I absolutely love it. And then I found out my man wrote it, so you know,
That's why.
support
Which one?
my man.
Which one?
Oh my, not the which one. How rude. It was the people who wrote the song is Johnny and Jeno and Hindari and Mark and Taeyong.
Wow. We love Jeno.
One of each of our men wrote it. Love that.
I love that. Honestly, no, I feel the same way. I feel like with Beautiful, like when I first heard just a little snippet, I was just like, what? But I feel like with a lot of NCT songs, if I hear the teasers, I'm always just like, what? So I was like, okay, whatever. But when I first heard it, I loved it. I loved it right away. I know that a lot of people are just like, oh, I'm never going to go listen to it again. But, like, I really liked it.
I
loved
liked it.
I loved the song.
it.
And then I read the actual, like, while watching the, like, music video, I read the lyrics. And a bitch cried. Like, I got tears. Especially 10 saying, you're good enough the way you are. Tears. Automatic. Not only because it was 10, but like it was 10, and I missed him because he has barely been in this comeback because of obviously other shit that he's been doing. But seeing them all together, though, that's what got me the most. Like, just seeing them all together, like, it always makes me just so happy seeing all 20,000 of them all together there. Like, it was great. And also, when they did that whistle thing, like, they were blowing that whistle.
I cried.
Like, it's like they're calling for each other. And
I cried. The whistles were all throughout the teasers, and everyone's like, what the heck is going on? Why they got these whistles or whatever? Okay, cool. And then at the end of this music video, I was like...
Yeah. Because it's like they're using them to call on each other. And I was like, stop it. Don't. Oh, my God. I love it. I
have a question. I clearly, I'm not a resident, so I don't know these things. Is Lucas in this? Like, at all? The album?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I usually can recognize him, but so I was like, wait, did I just not hear him at all in this album?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
No, so
He's
basically, like, 10 is in the album, but he's barely in, like, the pictures, like, for group pictures and stuff, because I think that he had other schedules and he was in China.
Booked and busy.
Yeah, so Win's not in this, Lucas is not in this, but I bet you $50 that Lucas was supposed to be in OK. I know that he was supposed to be in OK.
Yeah.
That song was made for him. So,
Girl.
and also because I think it was smart at some point that he made his rapping voice way... like raspier and deeper than he usually does. And I have a feeling it's because that was Lucas's part.
Oh, he's so hot.
Like, that's my theory. I don't know if it's real, but I have a feeling that Lucas was definitely supposed to be in OK. And he was gonna fuck it up.
And because we always get NCT U boss unit every like full NCT album, and we didn't get one this year, I was really sad because boss unit is like my favorite unit.
Yeah, iconic.
Yeah, it just... I don't want to talk about it because then it's gonna start a whole thing again, and with people like, but like it just sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bring Lucas back. Woohoo!
Bring Lucas.
When is he gonna get out of timeout?
For real.
Also, I want to talk about Sweet Dream because
I love that song.
Yeah, it's such a pretty song.
Beautiful. I love, NCT vocalists really just do something for me because they have like the perfect pop R&B like sound, and it's just everything to me. And I just really need to take a second because Ranjun is.
Fine too. Yes.
Wow. He is something else. He is something else, and it's affecting me, and I'm not sure I'm okay with it. But his voice in this song, particularly, wow.
Is this the one that they described as like almost, or what was it? Moderate R&B or light R&B light?
Yeah,
or
light
something?
R&B.
Like what?
Like
I was like, what does this mean?
Yeah. But it was wonderful. Wow. Just the NCT vocals, just per.
Yeah, their vocals are just so good. And the thing is that they have so many different ranges. Like, you have obviously like somebody like Haechan that has kind of like a more whinier sound. But then you have like, Jaehyun that has that like typical like 2000s R&B track. Like, it's just the synergy and like that together. It just works so well. I love it. This is why I love whenever they do these projects. Like, I love whenever it's an all of NCT project.
Yeah, I agree, because there's definitely certain members that fit pop music more, and then there's definitely certain members that fit like the hip hop and R&B genre a lot more, and like their flow and the way, like Sungchan's flow is very like old school hip hop, like very like 90s hip hop flow, and so when he did 90s Love, like that was perfect, like his voice fit in that like perfectly, and even on this album, like he did so well. I was just like, damn, Sungchan, I need a unit around that man, because I think a unit around him would be amazing.
Well, the theories are that he'll be the leader for another unit now. So,
because he spent all his time with Taehyung, and I love that.
Also, a hidden voice that I feel like doesn't get recognized or get the accolades
Chenle.
that it deserves. Huh?
Chenle?
Oh, no, we know that man is a vocal king, and anybody who does not recognize
say.
that needs to go home immediately, because that boy... Girl...
What? Girl, no.
I was gonna say Jisung. I love Jisung's voice.
Yes.
It's so deep, and it's just like, it's so cute. Like, I love his voice, and I think people just kind of like see him as just like a dancer, and they're just kind of like, but I love his voice. But also, if we are gonna talk about Chenle, that man,
amazing.
You're right.
But Jisung definitely has something incredibly special, and I think if SM like took the time to like harness his voice in like a real like ballady way, or a real like vocalist way, because he does like the like rap singing thing, right? Jisung does. So I feel like if they like trained him vocally more, that boy would We'd have a Josh Groban. We'd have a Josh Groban of NCT.
Because he has a nice voice. Like, I love his voice. And it's, like, hella deep.
I said Tail because, like, I feel like Tail does not get the recognition that he deserves.
Girl, where?
Like, because, I guess, I don't know. Like, I never hear anybody talking about him. And I was just like...
It's so funny because it's actually, like, I feel like it's the opposite from, like, what I see on my timeline all the time.
Yeah, same.
Like, his fans are always pissed because people only see him for his voice. They're like, he's more than high notes. He's more than vocals. Like, he can dance too. And he also fine too. And I'm like, we know, Short King. Taeyo's a man. Everyone loves him.
Even NCT knows that they be nothing without Taeyo. That vocal.
Yeah, they love that man. So... But I think it's just funny because most people are fighting, like, just for example, like, Jamin, like, people were just like, we hope Jamin knows that we love him for more than his face and stuff like that. Like, so people are always fighting, like, my bias is more than just a visual. Like, he's doing this and he's great. But it's, like, the opposite with Tails fans. He's just like, my man is more than just a talented singer.
He's fine, too.
I just think it's so funny.
I just think it's so funny when, like, Jamin fans say that because Jamin loves being, like, pretty. Like, he loves getting attention for being attractive. And I'm like, I love that for you, King. You are a Leo through and through.
He's
like,
Leo.
I love that.
I will give him all the attention he wants and craves.
Well, because we are who we are, we're not just going to talk about K-pop. Let's have a J-pop quarter of the month.
Woo!
It's for Be First. We discovered them a couple months ago, right? And they are just tearing it up.
We were supposed to do this previously, but like we've mentioned, it was just, it's been a crazy month, y'all.
The holidays, the everything, the concerts. I feel like just going to that BTS concert, like, took out, like, 3 months out of our life.
3 months out of our lives and a whole bunch of my money.
Yeah.
But it was worth it. It was worth it.
Okay, so they're a 7-member Japanese dance and vocal group, and they literally debuted this year, and they had they went through the audition the first, and it's hosted by BMSG, and it's a company. But get this is like what's wild to me. It's founded by Sky High, who's a member of a AAA J-pop group. I don't know if it's AAA, but I feel like it's AAA.
We like that better.
Yeah.
Also, it's like a J-pop group member artist agency.
Yes.
Wow. That took me a minute to
a lot of words.
Yes, he formed a company. He founded the audition himself, like out of his own money, and he also founded the group with his own money too.
You
love
right?
that.
I love that. I think AAA is maybe disbanding, but they've been together for like forever, which is what I had looked at. But anyway, so they released Gifted. If you guys know us recently, that was like their most recent release, right? If you have not heard us talk about them, I don't know what to tell y'all. Where have you guys been?
Yeah, they've been reacting to
They
them
really
and,
have.
freaking out about them, and
I love that.
at least me, I've been just like chilling on the sidelines, but I did listen to their music, and it is really good. It's just for me, like, it's I get distracted so easily for nothing, and I can never just pay attention to get into a group and know like each member. But their music and their music videos, like, they're really dope. Like, they are really cool, like, music.
Yes.
Yeah. Gifted is the final song in the series of 4 tracks that they released from The First, which is the name of the EP, and each one was named after one of the 4 letters in the company's name, so BMSG.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
okay.
clever.
We love that.
Yeah, and when I was reading about it too, it seems like I don't want to butcher his real name, so I'm just gonna keep calling him by his stage name. So the CEO, Sky High, he was releasing like, okay, so on the company's website, I was reading on it, and this man, he just sounds so intelligent, and he is just like talking about how he wants the group to keep in mind the fans, of course, and like still keep their opinions into consideration, but also having their own say on it, of course, because they want like their own like creativity for it. But yeah, just like every time I read like the articles that he was like talking about Be First in general, I was like, aw, he sounds so nice. and intelligent.
Like, I just really think it's cool whenever you have, like, a CEO or someone, like, in your company that, like, has been an idol. So, like, they get it. So, like, all these expectations that maybe someone that's never been in those shoes, like, these, like, big corporate CEOs just kind of, like, make this music, do this, listen to the fans. Like, they don't really understand the pressures of it. So, I think it's really cool that they're, like, he's just going to be like, yeah, be you, take your fans, like, opinions into consideration, but, like, at the end of the day, this is your career, you're the artist, express yourself. Like, I really like that. Like, and it's cool to see, like, other idols grow up and want to see other people thrive, you know what I mean, and help them out and share their wisdom. And so that was really cool that he did that. Like, he funded the whole thing on his own. Like, that's amazing.
I know.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, I really like when, like, idols themselves make the companies, exactly for that reason, because then you have that, like, not only knowledge and, like, you have the connections, but you also know, like, what they went through, so you don't make the things that maybe the old, you know, like your old CEO would do to you that you didn't like.
Hell yeah, which is how it should be too. But I'm excited for everything. They released their fandom name, and we already told the girls this, but it's called Bestie. And it's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
And
so cute.
of course, it means best friend. But they said that I was connecting the first and last two letters of the group name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that. I get it.
I get it. Love that. I need to look more into them because I really enjoyed Gifted, like the music video for Gifted and stuff, like with the contrast of like the white and the red and them. You know, they were really dancing. They said shoes are off. Like, I was like, oh my God.
It was like such a shift too from their previous releases, because I don't know what we were expecting, but when we first saw the first thing that we ever watched from them, it was really good. Like, they sounded incredible, the music video was great and all that, but like Gifted was a complete shift. I'm not saying like the first release was bad or anything, but like it was just the shift that they did. It was just so good and so incredible. Wow.
Yeah, they look super talented, and their music, like I said, like it sounds really good, and especially Gifted. I know, like, we've been listening to that since it came out.
Literally.
So good. And some of them are like dance champions, and like
Love that.
You can tell because their dancing skills are insane.
I feel like with most of the J-pop groups that we've covered or been slowly trying to get into and stuff, like, they have, like, dancers. Like, oh, yeah, like, he won, you know, the state, whatever, the countrywide dance challenge when he was, like, -2 years old. And you're like, oh, yeah, he's 15, but, like, he owns his own dance studio. And I'm like, what? Like,
Nikki.
They're talented. They are dancers.
And you can tell too, like the way that they dance. There's a specific member that he always blows my mind every time I watch him dance. And someone commented about it too, that he's like trained in it, of course. And I said, wow, well, he trained well, because I can tell.
But BE:FIRST, I mean, they're fairly new, so at least I don't really know too much about them, because they literally debuted in like November of this year. So we'll see what else they put out, but I just know that the music is good, so.
Besties, we love you.
Yeah. We've covered them before, even on the podcast, and we've done so many reactions for them. So, you know, we're watching. We're going to see what happens. I wonder if they're going to, like, release something soon again, because I feel like J-pop is a lot faster.
And if you haven't checked them out, please do. Again, Gifted, we keep talking about it, but it's just because it's such a good song.
We're going to end this week like we do every week with our songs of the week. To say I've been listening to anything but this NCT album would be a lie to y'all. So
yeah.
Okay, and No Now have been the two that have been on repeat for me. I've also been listening to a lot of Twice.
Shut up.
Specifically Heartshaker.
Cute.
Just because I don't know why, but it reminds me of Christmas. So I've been listening to that. And also Miracles in December, because it is Christmas, and that's the greatest K-pop Christmas song ever. Yes.
You're right.
Christmas Evil, question mark? Oh, what?
Ooh.
I mean, yes, but that's different.
You're right. It's a different vibe altogether. You're right.
My songs of the week, I wasn't really listening to much of any music all week, but when I did listen to music, I was listening to We All Right by JO1, because that's still a bop. When I tell you, I was editing that video and I was just like, ooh, this song's so good.
Feel it.
My other song of the week is Circles by Victon. Yes, I'm so excited for whenever they decide to come back. Yes. I have also listened to the NCT album. I was much later to the party, but I'm gonna say Okay as well, and Sweet Dream as well, and Room, because I love that song. Oh, and No Now is really good. Oh, and Birthday Party. Okay, those are it.
The whole album. She said, I haven't been listening to it a lot. Names half the album.
But the whole album is fire. Thank you.
Yeah, those are my favorite songs of the album. And my winner song of the week is Hide and Seek. Yes.
Do I have to say, like, I just feel like everyone already knows I've been listening to the NCT album. I'm not going to say Okay, not because I haven't listened to it, because everybody's been listening to it. We've already said that. But I'm going to say New Axis, yes. I think Cynthia said that too. Birthday Party, because she also said that too. But also Miracle. I believe in miracles. Go off, Wavy.
Yes.
And I've also been, like, in a girl group kick lately. Like, it's literally been getting me through work. So I was listening to Twice, Signal, Red Velvet. I was listening to Power Up. And I just realized that choreo was just all one big cheer routine. Like, it can literally be Bring It On. And yeah, and then of course ITZY In the Morning, because I love that song. And I think I might have a new ITZY bias, so there's that. I think she's just always been my bias. I just didn't know. So there's that.
Is it Yuna?
No, we talked about her.
Chaeron?
That's supposed to be Chaeron, my baby.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I've always loved her, but like, you know, Regina was just my girl. But then, like, I've always been defending this little baby since the start. And I was like, I love her. I loved her Studio Tune little thing she did. Like, I love her.
Yeah.
She's so talented.
That's my girl.
My girl.
For my songs of the week, honestly, same. I've been listening to the NCT album nonstop, especially Okay. That shit is my shit. But also the Lucy album, because I'm not gonna shut up about it. It is so good. So just to put a song, I'm just gonna say Sequel and Dream. And also because NCT was doing their whole collective thing, I've also been listening to NCT 2018,
Yes.
Baby Don't Stop, In Touch. Heck yeah. Woo. Let's go. So that's been my week. I've also been listening to a lot of just Spanish music, so there's that.
Love that.
Oh, hold on. I need to add one more song to my songs of the week. I've been listening to a lot of T1419's Red Light, Green Light. Hey, great song, everybody.
Right.
Great song.
That is a good song. You're right. But like Kat mentioned at the beginning of the episode, this is our last podcast episode for the year. We are taking a well-deserved break. If you've been listening to us all year, thank you. If you just found us out this week, thank you. Thank you so much for listening to us and for fangirling with us about everything K-pop related and J-pop and anything really, because we fangirl about everything. So again, if you're a long-time listener, just thank you for listening. If you just found us out this year, this month, this last week, at the beginning, it doesn't matter. If you're listening to us, thank you. We appreciate you and love you all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Everyone, please enjoy your holidays. Stay safe.
Please.
You know, take care of each other. Show kindness and empathy, because the world right now is really fucked up.
Yeah. Also, check out our YouTube channel, because we'll still be posting.
Yes, we will.
Be nice to retail and food service workers. Tip them well, because they would like to be with their families on the holidays, but instead they're, helping you out. So.
We're making you poke bowls and coffee.
But yeah, if you want, again, content while we're gone, we've probably talked about your faves in past podcast episodes. You can go listen to us in any platform that you are listening to this one. And we have timestamps on everything, so you can figure out when we talked about something or if we talked about something. And also check out our YouTube channel, like Cynthia said, because we will still be posting on there. And again, we've probably reacted to all of your faves things, so you can check that out.
Yes.
And if we haven't, we got blocked.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy belated Hanukkah.
Happy Kwanzaa. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And we shall see you in 2022 with some more goodies.
And with some special things. We got a lot of things in the works, okay, you guys? We're on track for a bitchin' 2022. It's gonna be a great time. Woo! So yes, Happy New Year, everyone. And most of all, before anything else, make sure you always fangirl